Deep within our planet lie sleeping giants, possessing an ancient power capable of reducing the world as we know it to ashes with a single breath. Prepare to confront nature's most terrifying face on this journey to unravel the mystery of these silently waiting supervolcanoes and the inevitable fate they hold for humanity. This is Prime Earth. Volcanoes are nature's ticking time bombs and one of humanity's most fearsome sights. Nothing on the planet can alter their course once they decide to remain silent no more. Supervolcanoes dotted around the globe are ready to awaken with power to wipe out continents. Some are hidden beneath our feet. Others hide in plain sight. When they emerge, there is nowhere to hide. The most violent eruption this century was the January 2022 submarine event near Tonga. This explosion was far larger than any nuclear bomb and could be heard 10,000 kilometers away. It generated a tsunami 2 meters high, even after crossing the Pacific Ocean to Peru. Geologists quantify eruption violence using the Volcanic Explosivity Index, or VEI. Score depends on factors like volume of ejected rock, ash plume height, and qualitative descriptors. Events scoring 0 involve low viscosity, runny lava, like at Kilauea and Mauna Loa. These are effusive eruptions where lava flows rather than explodes from the vent. VEI 2 and 3 eruptions cover ongoing activity at Mount Etna and events like Soufriere Hills. VEI 4 represents events like the 2010 Icelandic eruption that disrupted global air travel. The 2022 Tonga event, with a 58-kilometer plume, earns a 5 or 6 on the scale, similar to Mount St. Helens. 1.9 cubic kilometers is roughly the volume of a large open-pit mine like the Mir Diamond Mine. VEI 6 eruptions like Pinatubo and Krakatoa caused measurable global cooling and lurid red skies. VEI 7 super-colossal eruptions include the 1815 Tambora event, which led to tens of thousands of deaths. Tambora's ash caused 1816 to be the year without a summer, lowering global temperatures by 0.5 degrees Celsius. VEI 8 mega-colossal eruptions from supervolcanoes eject more than 1,000 cubic kilometers of material. These plumes punch high into the stratosphere, injecting aerosols that disrupt the climate for years. Supervolcanic eruptions occur only once every few tens of thousands of years. Only about 20 such volcanoes are known worldwide, requiring thick, viscous magma and high pressure. Scientists have never witnessed a super eruption and must piece together clues from thousands of years ago. When a vast magma chamber empties, the land collapses to form a giant crater called a caldera. New Zealand's Lake Taupo and Indonesia's Lake Toba are calderas from massive past eruptions. "1,000 cubic kilometers is like a cube of rock and ash as tall as Mount Everest. Viscous magma traps gases like sulfur dioxide. Which explode suddenly when pressure drops. These aerosols can remain in the stratosphere for a decade, creating a volcanic winter. The Toba eruption 74,000 years ago might have caused a human genetic bottleneck. Today, such an eruption would be truly catastrophic for global agriculture. Yellowstone hotspot has hosted 6 VEI-8 eruptions in 10 million years, the last 640,000 years ago. Modern eruption would devastate Wyoming, Idaho, and Montana with clouds of hot rock and gas. Scientists monitor Yellowstone constantly for ground deformation, earthquakes, and gases. In Italy, an eruption of the Phlegraean fields could be hundreds of times larger than Vesuvius. Santorini's 1600 BC eruption generated a massive tsunami and inspired the myth of Atlantis. In February 2025, over 11,000 people evacuated Santorini after hundreds of earthquakes. A professor and 22 scientists are currently researching seismic unrest from a research ship. Underwater robots collect fluids and rocks 300 meters below to map the hydrothermal system. Even with a month's notice, mitigating global climate and agricultural effects would be nearly impossible. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the Earth's most powerful forces. To stay informed about the mysteries of our planet and never miss an update, make sure to follow us and stay tuned.